podcast, if you like, and document this situation that I'm in myself, um, by doing this uh, 88-day fast, and maybe an 88-day climb to a sacred hill to catch the sun come up, and just about everything that I can do in those days to excuse me, one, um, break the habits and addictions that I have, and to build a foundation where I can at least take myself to the next level of healing some of these things that affect me in my personal and my spiritual and emotional states. Um, so because for me, some of the best things have been in my experience, like throughout my life. I'm 48 in March. I've done some mad shit that people would say is mad shit. I've done some really cool stuff that people would say is crazy or whatever, and vice versa. I've done some crazy stuff people think's cool or whatever. I mean, yeah, we're all full of judgment, but one thing I'm as I get older is that there are some basic universal laws and some simple formulas, um, and it seems to me like that. As we get older, we get wiser, but like we have this kind of we have this date, almost we have this place where like this friends, like people I know, they're 47, 47, 48, keeps coming up for me, committing suicide, heart attacks. So you get these little kind of tremors and warning signs like within yourself. You think, all right, I've got to make this change, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, and we get fed up with ourselves. And it's a reality that some don't make it. Some don't make it because we've had too many alarm bells, too many warnings, whatever. I'm one of those people that feels like that, and I live in hope that I'm not one of those, that I can finally pull myself out of this kind of nonsensical way of living, taking radical leaps and jumps and bounds into what I know is a beautiful world out there, which is our birthright to live in. And it's like I want to I want to share with you. I want to go into this together, like Krishnamurti says. Let's look at this together. And see how we can pull ourselves out of this mediocrity. This way that we live our lives, which just doesn't serve us or the people around us or our country or our town or village or our people or whatever, our tribe, our nation, our world. It's all there. So it's like a lot of people are waking up, a lot of people are doing podcasts, and I have explosions of vision around lots of things, and I see somebody put something up, and 500,000 hits, and he's built like a shit house, and he's talking about exercise and intermittent fasting, and then the next thing he's just gone into the shop and bought a monster, a can of that monster. You see it on the UFC, you see it like where all these people are, they're in these sports, and they're a bit like cigarettes was back in the day. It was all over the car racing business, and we we've got this opportunity to kind of stand up and grow out of these things, and like help our children into kind of going, this is no good, this is not right. Like every half the population of Ireland and England, I've noticed this, girls can't go outside the door without their face mask. The amount of money that they spend on this thing that they need, this Barbie doll look. Where does that come from? It's obvious it comes from advertisement, and stupid like Disney Barbie fucking videos, you know, or whatever it is. But it's the same stuff. It's the same. We all getting caught by it. I was caught by it. You know, I've been a sugar addict. I've been this addict and that addict. You know, for lots of things. You know, lots of reasons that, you know, it took me years to figure out. You know, I've been talking about sugar for years. There was nothing about sugar. People used to look at me like I was mad. You know, and it's like, well, people are dropping like flies now with diabetes, artery disease, etc., etc., etc. You know. So, you know, I was like just in the sauna today and just really, really thinking about like talking to people about, you know, all sorts of interesting things that just seem to come up while I'm in this state of, you know, letting go of sugar, processed foods, meat, dairy. So this is the thing. This is what I you know, I'm just ordinary Joe Soap in many ways, yeah. And I've been down a lot of rabbit holes, and I've tried this and I've tried that, and still, you know, I come back to confusion and doubt and this and that and the other. And so this stage of my life, you know what I mean, I want to pull myself out completely by doing the work, the right thing in the right moment, to get into a place where I want to know if urine makes your hair go back to its original pigment. You know, I put it to the test. You know, I'll tell you, I'll let you know about it, but like, I'm not gonna fucking dye my hair, man, because, you know, it's going fucking grey. Maybe at 48, that's just the way that it is. I'm going fucking grey and I need to let go. You know, maybe you need to let go. We all need to let go of these fucking things. Same with the girlies, you know, these youth, you know, we spend billions and billions and billions on cosmetics, you know. You know, like, we need to teach our children about this, you know. This stuff comes off the face, down to the sink and into the fucking sea, you know. This is a reality, you know. We spend billions, trillions worldwide on stuff like that, you know. And we all point the finger at the fucking, you know, the brutal fucking war machine. Of course, yeah, if we only took a fraction of their money, you know, how different the world would be. I mean, I don't want any of my tax money going to fucking building, you know, nuclear warheads or any kind of fucking machine. That should be all fucking banned from the planet forever, you know. Get rid of it, all of it, you know. And basically, you know, but we think, right, that, you know, we're not responsible. We're all responsible. Every single one of us are responsible for how this picture is, you know, because this picture can be changed. It can be changed by the little things that we do, you know. And so, you know, if it's possible to be vegan, this is the time where you can, because, you know, we might have been vegan before, we just catastrophic change, forced into eating animal. There's stories in Native American mysteries, you know. There's lots of stories worldwide where you know, we can see where these changes might have taken place. But some of the strongest animals on the planet are gorillas and elephants. They're herbivores. Our teeth, you know, are you know, they're not molar. You're not for, you know, they're for masticating food. So, you know, I'm still eating meat, by the way. But I've tried vegetarian veganism, and, you know, and I'm addicted to that stuff, yeah. So, you know, I've been in situations now where I've climbed mountains, and I've fucking, you know, I did like 9 months, 2 weeks and 2 days on the Glastonbury tour in 2001, and man, what an experience! What an experience to sit in one place. I got called everything from a guru to a conman, and it was a classic fucking. That's a story. That's a whole story. What happened to me there, you know? And then I climbed a mountain every day in the Canaries for 88 days, and what an experience! What an experience that was, you know. I met God on this mountain, you know. You know, when I was on the tour, I had moments where I was putting my hands on people, you know. I really felt this, what Christ consciousness might be. And don't get me wrong, I ain't fucking religious. I was talking to someone in the sauna today, and I was just thinking to myself, whoa, look, man, I don't need no fucking mediator or church to have a relationship with God, you know? Nor do I need the, religion to have morals, you know? I know what is right and what is wrong. I've been in prison and I've done things, you wouldn't fucking believe. But, people that know me, I've paid my debts. I've paid my karmic debts, and I'm living a different life now. And I know that that's how life works. When we change the frequency, like a dial on a radio, yeah, different things happen. So there's truth in this, like. As we sow, so shall you reap. What goes around comes around. Some people call it karma. The Buddhists call it karma. And I'm very happy for you to be in any religion, as long as you don't try to fucking slam it down my throat. I don't mind what you are. I don't mind what you study or what keeps you, strong. And, because like I said to the guy in the sauna today, I'm like, it's like, he says, oh, well, what about all those, maybe those, you don't know, those prayers didn't work, when I was kind of having a pop at the way that the Catholics, the Vatican robbed us fucking blind, you know what I mean? Like on the poor box and people buy their way into heaven, give their entire fucking estate, I mean, what the fuck was that all about? It's like when I went to Rome, I couldn't believe the wealth, I couldn't believe it. It's like, fuck, just the wealth in this place. I was just like, fuck, this is where the money went, because it didn't go to the poor, did it? They give a little, So I had a problem. I had a problem with that for a long time, and it's like, but I lost something in order to find it, and I realized that, this guy's talking to me. He's like, well, you don't know what's happened to these people, that maybe they got their prayers answered. I said, fuck that shit, man. I don't need no mediator, because I know the power of prayer. I've experienced the power of prayer and intention and so on. But I don't need no mediator. And he's asking me, am I monetist or this thesis, that thesis? I'm like, fuck, man. You have to just come up with a label, don't you? I don't label myself. I ain't got no label. I don't think God, like Krishnamurti said, he's nameless. She's nameless. I don't have no name for it. I don't need no name. Just, do good. Be good. And so this is what this is about for me. I'm putting this time aside to be good to myself. And yeah, I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. But I earned this. I have to feel like I've earned this, because I've been in places you wouldn't believe, where I never saw any way out. I got locked into dark places, dark moments in my life where I didn't see any way out. Like, what the fuck is going on? What is this all about, So I'm just ordinary Joe. I come from small town, 2,000 people. I'm just like plumber's son, mother, housewife, and I just come. I don't come from anywhere different than anybody else, really, in a way, But we didn't have money. We weren't rich, it was a pleasant town, But I couldn't wait to get away from it, and that's part of the story, Nothing bad necessarily, I just have my experiences. I have my experiences, and I want to share those experiences with you in relation to, philosophy, psychology, and, just from a layman's point of view, from a person who has experienced things rather than read all these books and is regurgitating things. All I want from this podcast or from this experience, even if this is just for my little girl, just to see her old man and his honesty, yeah, and not afraid. I don't want to be afraid to share the things I'm going to share with you, and like I said to you, I want you to to look at this in a way that